Hello, it's me again, Emily. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's reading, it's all about your August 2021 predictions. So this upload will be a bit late. It's the 3rd of August right now. So it'll be uploaded by the 5th, I suppose. Yeah, so it's a bit of a late upload because I've been taking a break from posting on YouTube and on Instagram. So yeah, so this is like my first day back. And I feel like there's loads of messages that have been built up during that time I was away. So this might be a long reading, it may not, but we'll see as we get into it. Okay. So if you'd like a more in-depth personal reading, my email is linked in the description box along with my Instagram account and the timestamps for each reading. Don't forget to like, comment if any of this resonates with you, and to tell me what you thought of this reading, and subscribe to see more from me and to support my channel. So over here we have group 1, 2 and 3. Alright, so just take your time to choose which group is for you. Choose more than one group if you feel like there's a message in there for you. If you don't hear a message in there for your group, then continue watching because there may be a message in there for you at some point. But if not, then feel free to watch more than one group if you feel like the message isn't there for you. Breathe in and out to choose the right group for you. Feel free to pause and then we'll go to group 1. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. So this is your August 2021 predictions. So we'll pick up on what's going on in the month of August, what's to be expected, what to avoid, anything that I'll pick up on, I'll read upon. So I wrote some messages while I was shuffling before I started recording, and there was quite a lot that was written down. So if you don't resonate with any of these messages, continue on to the readings with the cards, but I will be talking about these messages while I'm reading the cards. Alright, so group 1, let's see what I've written down. So group 1, I got the words howling to the moon. It kept on going round and round in my head. Some of you may be getting a dog. Some of you may need or want to spend more time with your dog. Others listen to your intuitive feeling. There may also be feelings of frustration and wanting to share with others. Spend more time with friends. Alright, so the howling to the moon could also be about you wanting to find the right people for you as well, because when you think of, I was thinking of the wolf instinct card from this deck here, and it's like wolves, they are connected to a pack. So it's like maybe you're trying to find your people to be around in August, finding the right people to be around in August, or just trying to reconnect with old friends. And also with your intuition, reconnecting with your intuition. All right. Oh, look, and we got the 6 of Cups here. Connecting with old friends. Maybe, yeah, trying to connect with others. So yeah, August is a good time to get back into socializing, into being around others. I just have this feeling like you don't want to be alone in August. Almost like it's, maybe you have a lot of things on your mind. As I was saying here with the frustration, it may be that you're so frustrated, maybe you're too much in your head and you want to be around people, so it's like you don't have to keep thinking about things, possibly. Alright, so let's see here, the Empress. And Death Rebirth. Okay, so change is coming, sorry. It's like you feel that it's brewing, a change is brewing, it's something that's in the air. I have that feeling of, what is that? I have the song, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, that Phil Collins song. Whatever that song is, I'll find it and I'll link it in under the timestamps. But it's like with that howling to the moon, it's like you are sensing that change. It's like, when is this change? Okay, it's like, when is this change coming? Oh, interesting. And with the Empress, I'm saying that you're sensing it's coming because she's pregnant with opportunity. She's pregnant. Maybe a new event is coming soon. Maybe you're actually pregnant and you're waiting for this to happen. And it's funny that there's a moon in the corner as well. And that's connecting more with your intuition. So really listen to your intuition in August. Because maybe you're clairsentient or claircognizance, and you have this clear knowing or this clear feeling that there's something coming, there's something changing, unless you're pregnant, of course, and you know that obviously you're giving birth soon. But it's just, I just get the Four of Cups, Four of Chalices vibes, where you're sat waiting for something to happen. You are sitting back and waiting for this change to come. You're waiting in anticipation. There's just an in anticipation. Is this a word? Anticipatory feeling about August. And then we have the Nine of Wands. Okay. So there seems to be some kind of, I want to call it a blockage. Let's see. Three of Cups. Yeah, as I was saying before, reconnecting with old friends. Okay. I'm just getting this feeling as well. Maybe it's time to talk things out with your friends. Maybe there has been some misunderstandings with your friends, and that's what I was saying that blockage is. So like talking things out can change things, can change the dynamics of the relationship, can just change the face of your relationship. Things will become much closer and things will grow into something different, something more fruitful, something that you can grow. Yeah, you can grow together. There's this grow together kind of feeling. It's like there's a boundary in place right now with your friends because these two are right next to each other, the Nine of Wands and the Three of Cups. It's time to solve old dramas. I feel like this is for some of you, this message, but it's time to solve old dramas because we do have the Six of Cups in the back of the deck. Maybe there's been a feud. I'm hearing family feud. Maybe there's been a feud with your friends. Maybe there's been bickering, arguments. And it's like time to put down your weapons, time to put down your tools and just talk things out like grown-ups. I just heard like grown-ups. The Six of Pentacles, yeah, being more friendly, being more open, being more generous, being more giving. Because we go from the Nine of Wands to the Six of Pentacles. There was some kind of boundary in place, something that was holding you back from getting closer to your friends. But then we get to the Six of Pentacles, you turn that 9 into a 6, and it's like more of giving your time, your energy, your resources to your friends, having more time to spend with your friends, not having these boundaries up like, oh, this person said this person said that, so therefore I am not going to share a lot about myself because maybe they didn't deserve it. Maybe they don't feel like they're worth your time, your energy. But once you talk things out, once you air your frustrations, to your friends, it's like a sense of harmony. It's like that frustration over nothing. I'm just hearing something over something or nothing. But maybe it's a big thing for you. I don't want to minimize your experience, but it may have been a big thing, it may have been a small thing, but it's time to work through your issues, your frustrations, your anger, so that things can be more open. So we do have the Death Rebirth card here, changing the face of the relationship, being more open, being more honest, being more nurturing, being more open, being more I'm just getting this feeling things through. Okay, sorry. I'm just getting this feeling of it's like you were testing the waters before, but then in August it's like doing all or nothing, if that makes sense. Let me just get one more card from here. I feel like one more card wants to come out. One more card. What else do group 1 need to hear? Yeah. It's time to get things out in the open with the King of Swords. Time to be honest, time to see things from a different perspective, because you can't hold on to everything, because that will lead to heavy burdens, that will lead to, you know, feeling like, oh, why has this person said this, why has this person done that, and it's not, you're not working things through. It's sort of like freeing the burdens, freeing the arguments, freeing your frustration, so that you know you're thinking much more clearly about your friend, sorry. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles. I'm just getting this working together kind of vibe. It's like an abundant relationship, because we have the Empress card here and the 9 of Pentacles, and this is flourishing together, this is working together, this is being abundant together, not leaving anyone out, being closer than before. Let's see what we have. I just get this like an open field kind of feeling. It's like before there was a gate up to your friendship maybe, or whatever other relationship, and then all of a sudden through talking things out you're in an open field. And I'm just getting the word frolicking. It's like having fun together, not hiding things from each other, not holding yourself back. You're able to be free around your friends, around your family. There's just a sense of freedom and just being open and honest. Okay, so we have the Emperor card here. We have the Emperor card at the bottom of the deck here too. And it's like, don't be so stubborn. It's the kind of feeling that I'm getting here. You can work things through with the Emperor and the King of Swords here. You just have to be mindful of each other. You have to be, you know, listen to each other, listen to your friends, listen to yourself. Just have good listening skills in August, because it's time to hear things out. It's time to let go. It's time to be more open. Take charge. If it feels like no one wants to take charge, take charge. Because that could be the boundary in August. If no one wants to take charge and things are all over the place, then how are things supposed to move forward? How are things supposed to happen if there's no one's working together, no one's taking charge, no one's delegating tasks, no one's doing this, no one's doing that? And it's time to open your eyes to this. It's time to take charge. It's time to see how things can be and put that into practice. Oh, we got the 4 of Chalices here. I mentioned at the bottom of the deck, I mentioned the 4 of Chalices is like waiting for things to happen. You don't want to be waiting, you want to be taking charge. And we have the 6 of Chalices here, as I was saying before, working through past issues, because that could be the boundary. This is reconnecting with old relationships and then flourishing. And this is just maybe connecting with your siblings, because we do have the 3 of the Empress card here, which is to do with the mother. So maybe you're reconnecting with your mum and your siblings, or it could be that, oh, excuse me, sirens are going off. Let's just wait for this to go past. Yeah, so maybe it's just reconnecting with your family, or maybe it's connecting with your friends. And then we have the Chariot here. And this is about moving forward. What was I saying before? There was boundaries in place, but now that you can clear the way, now that there's openness, then you can actually move forward with your friends. You can actually communicate clearly with your friends. You can actually put your quarrels aside and get back onto an even keel with your friends, or even with yourself. You know, it's a time for doing and not sitting and pondering and wondering why has these events happened the way they have. Just clear everything out of the way, clear the air. Yeah, because you can't dwell on the sadness, you can't dwell on what's past, you can't dwell on past arguments, you can't dwell on frustrations. Yeah, we have the death card again. You need to change things up. You need to do something different in your relationships in August. Because if you sit with these boundaries, then how are these boundaries supposed to dissolve, disappear, resolve? How are you supposed to resolve things if you're focusing on how things were, what you've lost? You know, there's so much to gain when you resolve old friendships, old relationships. There's so much beauty that can come out of it. Because we do have the death card here, the Nine of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. This is all about change. This is all about giving. This is all about being open. Be open to many different things in August. Alright, let's see what else we have. We have communion, yeah. I'm just getting open your mind. Don't be so stuck on the past. We do have the moon here. And in the Empress, and I wrote down howling at the moon here. So it's like, it's time to reconnect, because the eagle and the man are connected on some level, and the eagle is the highest flying bird. So it's like, just rise above it all. It's time to rise above it all, because we do, in the King of Swords, we have the owl, we have a bat, we have many different birds here. And it's time to just let it all go, rise above, talk things through, so you can reconnect. We have ebb and flow, and we have ancestors, generations. Yeah, so it could be that you've been holding on to this feud, this frustration for years, and it's time to resolve it all. It's time to rise above it all. It's time to think, you know what, life is too short to be holding on to everything that has happened. Instead of holding on, what will happen if I let go? What will happen if I reconnect with old friends? What will happen if I forgive? What will happen if I forgive myself? What will happen if I forgive others? You know, it's not the time to be stingy with your time and energy. It's a time of giving. It's a time to being open. Okay, and then we have ebb and flow. Yeah, go with the flow of things. Don't force things to go a certain way, because you can't. The more you force, it's the more things will spread apart. It's the more things will go wrong, I suppose. Just allow things to go as they are supposed to go. And that way there won't be any barriers in the way, there won't be any boundaries. Because there's other people in the picture with the Three of Cups. When there's other people in the picture, you can't steer things in your way. It's a group effort and not just your effort. It's not just you. It's not all about you. Is what I'm getting, actually. Yeah, it's a time to reconnect, time to connect, time to share your heart, time to express yourself, time for other people to express themselves to you. Because with compassion, yeah. You gotta be compassionate in relationships. You gotta be loving. You gotta be. It's all that give and take and take and give. It's that back and forth, that harmony. Yeah. And then we have here, fog veiled, yeah. Because things have just been feeling unsure, and that could be the barrier here, that unsurety. But then we get like further to the end of the reading and it's like surety. It's you know where you're going, you know what your relationships are, you know who your friends are, instead of feeling that woe is me, why is everything like this, why is everything falling apart, why isn't everything going my way. Let go of control so that things will move along much smoother, because we do have the Chariot upright, and this is all about having a smooth ride. This is all about moving forward together and not leaving anyone behind, basically. Leaving all your worries behind. And to leave your worries behind, that means it's time to forgive. Yeah. And then let's see what other cards we have here. So I'm just getting that forgiveness is key here. Forgiveness is a big word for August. Rising above is a big word for August. Relinquishing control is a big word for August. Mountain. Yeah, because things have just been feeling so hard. Wow, okay, there's so many moons here. And heal out, healing old friendships, healing yourself, forgiving, and moonlight here, trust your intuition. Alright, so with mountain here, it's like things have just been feeling really hard because it's on top of fog veiled and the 5 of chalices. It's like, oh, how much further do we have to go? Oh, I can't see what's going on the other side because everything's so unsure. I don't know how we're going to get through this. How am I going to get through this? And it's like, you know what? To end all of this confusion, this fogginess, these boundaries in place, how can you heal the relationships you have with others? How can you heal yourself? How can you forgive? Instead of focusing on what you've lost, what's happened, focus on how you can move forward, how you can reconnect with others. Because it's like you've been behind this boundary, behind this wall here, and it's time to move forward. And as I was saying before, I think I was saying this before, but it's like biding your time, because she has a timer right next to her on the wall, and it's kind of like this biding your time. It reminds me of the 4 of chalices, where it's like you're waiting for something to happen, you're waiting for a change, but nothing's going to change if you're just waiting for a change. You have to go after the change. You have to go after what you want for a change to happen, instead of protecting yourself. Instead of, I'm just getting here, don't hold on to your ego, because holding on to your ego, that's when things aren't going to change. You know, you got to release your ego so that you can reconnect with others. Holding on to ego is holding on to what's happening in the past, your frustrations, and it's time to reconnect with others with commitment here. Time to start fresh. Once you heal, then things can go full circle, because when you're committed, you know, they're handing each other, no, they're not handing each other a ring, but you know, when you think of commitment, you think of a ring, and that's the ring is a circle, and this is like starting anew, starting afresh, starting a new cycle in life. Okay. And then, what else do group 1 need to know about their August? Oh, there we go. In the wilderness of the world and sacred fool. Yeah. I just heard, don't make a fool of yourself by holding on to things. If if someone else comes to you and they're asking for an apology, and as I was saying before, letting go, and your ego is getting in the way, and it's like, no, I don't accept this apology, and then you're holding on to it some more. Like, who are you kidding, group one, if you do that? You know, be open. Don't cut your nose off to spite your face, you know? Just be open. In the world, not of the world. Listen to your intuition. There's loads of fish in this card. You're quite an intuitive pile. Maybe this is for some of you or just all of you in overall, but you're quite an intuitive pile group with the moon. I wrote down howling to the moon. There's loads of moons here, and then there's loads of fish in this card. So it's just like being more in touch with your emotional side as well. Don't be afraid to get emotional with others. There may be some tears involved when you're healing with the relationship you have with others. So just go with that flow. We have the ebb and flow card here. You know, don't be afraid to get emotional, because that's all a part of healing. And then we have inspiration. Yeah. Once you let go, that's when more inspiration comes to you. We have a number 3 here, which is all about collaboration, and we have the 3 of Cups here. So you need to start, it's like, collaborate with others. It's not all about you. Don't try to steer the conversation. Don't try and steer plans or whatever it is. It's a group effort. It's not just you. It's not just about you. Sorry to really hammer that into you, but I'm just getting that heavy vibe here of it's not all about you. It's about the group. So some of you may be doing a group project, and it's all about relinquishing how you see things going, because I know how difficult it is to be part of a group. It's just like take charge or relinquish control. So whichever resonates with you, then just take that message. If you like to take control in a group, try to relinquish that control. If you don't like being part of the group, then just put that ego aside, put that part of you aside, and just try. Alright. And then we have expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. So expectations, release your expectations of how you are supposed to be in a group, how your interactions with other people needs to go. Because as I was saying before, maybe you like to be in control. Just release those expectations, release that control. And then Phoenix, how's that for a happily ever after? Yeah, things will, by the end of August, things will feel a lot better. You know, it's like things will feel less foggy, and you'll know where you're going. You'll know what you need to be doing. We have 2 9s here at the end of the reading as well. So that's like an end of a chapter to begin something new. So maybe this change is happening throughout the month, or even by the end of the month, or at the end of the month, sorry. But if it is gradually happening, you'll see the effects of that change by the end of the month coming into September. And in Villain, you can always rewrite the story. You can, excuse me, you can change the face of your relationships if you just listen, if you collaborate with others easily, if you don't have to put your thoughts across so eagerly, because there are other people in the picture. It's not just about you, as I keep saying. Excuse me. Yeah, because if you keep putting your thoughts across, you'll end up being seen as the villain, because you're not being a team player. You're not being a team player. That's a strong word I'm getting here. I just got that really tingling feeling when I said that. So it's like you need to be part of the team in August. And then we have bread, period of prosperity and abundance. As I was saying before, by the end of the month, you'll feel very abundant because there's a give and take, and a take and give from your friendships, from your relationships. And it's like your friendships will feel so much healthier by the end of August. Dogs getting together with friends. Wow, your friends are a big thing for you, group 1. Yeah. And then we have Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. As I was saying, it could be like a big feeling climbing this mountain at the beginning of the month. Maybe your friendships seem a bit hard, but it's like you'll end up feeling peaceful by the end of the month. And then we have Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. I'm just getting the relinquish control from this card. You can't control everything. You know, if you relinquish control, what's the worst thing that can happen? You know, other people can take charge just as well as you can. Maybe you have trust issues. I wouldn't say trust issues, but maybe you just trust your own abilities so much more than others. You trust your viewpoints, you trust your thoughts, you trust your words, so you know that you will get things done in your own way. But you gotta trust others. And then we have Courage, a journey, either physical or mental. Yeah, it could be a journey, getting together with friends, hashing out old problems, and that could be a journey within itself. Maybe it's like a journey into the past, you know, just to talk things through, talk things out, so that you can find a new direction and to go in that direction. All right, I was just about to finish that reading, but I feel like more needs to come through. Let's see. We have the 7 of Swords. I was just talking about trust, and the 7 of Swords is all about lack of trust, because maybe you feel like, oh, because they've done something before, they'll do it again. But I'm not seeing that they'll do what they did in the past again. It's about just moving on, rising above, so that you can improve your relationship with others. And then we have the Lovers, and it says for sale card here. It's time to do things differently, time to shake things up. They're about to move house. Maybe you're moving house, or maybe it's just to spruce things up again, change things up in your relationship. And then we have 8 of Wands, because things are moving fast. If you allow these changes to happen, then things will pick up very quickly. And then we have the Queen of Wands here. And in this picture, it looks like they're just listening intently to each other. So listen intently to your friends so you can heal things with them. All right, group 1, they were very big messages. So I'll just read this and that'll be the end of your reading. Okay, group 1, I got the words howling at the moon. Some of you may be getting a dog. Some of you may need or want to spend time with your dog. Others, listen to your intuitive feelings. There may also be feelings of frustration and wanting to share with others. Spend more time with your friends. Alright, group 1, so let me know what you thought of this reading in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to see more from me, and to let me know that you like this video. And if you'd like a more in-depth personal reading, my email is linked in the description box. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye! Hi group 2, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. So this is your August 2021 predictions. So there may be a lot of messages coming through. I haven't recorded in a while, just took a bit of a break. So we'll see what we can pick up for you in August. So I've written down some messages before I started recording. So if you would like to listen, then thank you for listening. But if you'd like to carry on with the cards, then skip to the cards. But I will be mentioning what I've written down in the readings. So group 2. Be more spontaneous, think outside of the box, it feels like you want to be more independent as well, so just do it. I keep seeing a foot tapping. You may be feeling impatient, maybe even just biding your time. What are you waiting for in August, group 2? Because even now I'm still seeing that foot tapping. Maybe I'm getting itchy feet, like the saying itchy feet. Maybe you want to go travelling and maybe you're waiting for that to happen. Yeah, I'm just getting this waiting around type of feeling, and it's just time to do it. Just do what you've been thinking about doing. Alright, so let's see what we have. We have Page of Wands, and we have the Death card reverse. Page of Wands. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's a lot of reversals. Okay, so I'm seeing this as you have a lot of spirit. You have so much going on with it. I feel like this is all internal. You're waiting for a change to happen. It's like you're making plans in your head, but you're not actually doing it. I'm just getting this feeling of maybe you feel like you're too young. Maybe you're scared of a change that's going to happen. Okay, I'm getting many messages right now, so just bear with me. So these messages may not resonate with you, may do, but just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. You may be feeling too young to do something. Maybe you're too young to go travelling. Maybe you want to travel alone. Or maybe you're feeling you're too old to do something. That's interesting. Let me see what else I can get from these cards. And then we have the Nine of Cups. So we have 2 cards here upright where the body language is so open. It's like you're so eager to go out there. You're so eager to show yourself, your true self. You're so eager to show your spirit. But it doesn't see... I just get this feeling that you're not ready. There's a feeling of not feeling ready. I'm just hearing trust yourself. Yeah, it's time to build trust within yourself in August. Because I'm seeing you have a lot of potential here. Maybe you're not seeing it, or maybe you are feeling it, you're seeing it. But maybe others around you aren't very encouraging. Maybe you need outside validation. Maybe you need some outside encouragement. But the only way to move forward is for you to take that step forward for yourself. Stop waiting around for people to give you encouragement, show you that encouragement. Because if you'll be waiting for that, you'll be waiting around for a long time. This is what I'm getting here. I'm getting that if you don't have that, if you don't encourage your own self, then you'll just stop and start. Because that's what I'm getting with the Knight of Pentacles here. The Knight of Pentacles upright has goals. He knows what he needs to do, and he's going at a leisurely pace to get there, to reach his goals. But reverse, it's like you keep moving and then stopping, because it's like, oh, no one's seeing what I'm doing, no one's happy for me. And it's like, stop waiting for outside validation. It's what I'm getting here. Stop waiting and just do. Because if you don't move for yourself, then who else will move for you? I'm just getting the vibe. You need to trust yourself. It's time to trust yourself. Oh, wow, okay, yeah. Yeah, because what are you waiting for with that foot tapping? I was getting this kind of vibe here. It's like you're waiting for someone's approval. You just need your own approval. You need to move. And maybe you're just used to being where you are right now. Yeah, okay, you're just used to being where you are right now, and you're scared. Maybe you're scared of the change that's coming, that you want to make. You're scared of the change that's coming, or you're scared of the change that you're wanting to make, and hence the stop, start. I'm getting with this, don't get too comfortable, because we do have the Six of Swords here, which is all about movement. It's time to get moving. We have 2 sixes here and a 4. With the 4 of Cups here, this woman in the picture is too comfortable. Maybe she's used to the things that she's been given. Maybe she's used to the things that have been happening in her life, and she's choosing to stay where she is. But as I wrote down here, just do it. Keep seeing your foot tapping. I'm just getting the revving of a car. It's like you're ready to move, but it on here is the vroom, vroom, vroom of the car. That's what I'm seeing in my head. It's what I'm being shown. Put the handbrake down and go. Stop stalling and trust yourself with the Queen of Pentacles. Go after what you want. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles in upright, and that's a good sign. It's time to start trusting yourself, group 2, and be in your energy and not in everyone else's shoes, in everyone else's business, in everyone else's shoes, and step into your own shoes. It's time to step into yourself, because you do have the potential, as I was saying before. You do have the spark, you do have the inspiration, you do have the energy. But what's stopping you is the question in August. What's stopping you in August for doing what you want to do? Yeah, we have Death card under here. Upright as well. The cards are urging you to move. The universe is urging you to move, but it's almost like you're stopping yourself. Why are you stopping yourself? Maybe you're used to how things have always been. As I was saying before with the Six of Cups, you're just used to everything. Maybe you're used to everything being handed to you, and you're scared to jump out of that. It's time to go out alone. Yeah, we have the Hermit card. Yeah, it's time to go out alone. And then we have the Ten of Swords. It's like you're feeling stuck where you are. Yeah, with the Death and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, you just feel stuck where you are with that stop, start. Where? With the Chariot card here, as I was saying before, I was seeing the car revving, and the Chariot is associated with cars. So maybe I'm just getting the message here of, this is probably for some people, maybe you need to get your car checked out as well. But in another case, it's like it's time to stop blocking yourself, and it's time to move forward, because you can't stay where you've always been, is the message I'm getting here. It's time to go on your solo journey. Don't focus on what others are doing, focus on your own movement forward. Because if you focus on what others are doing and do what others are doing, you will turn this upside down, where your spark is going out. But if it's like waiting for too long will put that spark out as well. It's time to get moving in August. Time to be in your own energy, as I was saying, with the Queen of Wands. Oh, and the Queen of Chalices, sorry. You're getting a lot of queens in this reading group too. Yeah, it's time to trust yourself. It's time to be in your own energy. Move forward with confidence, because the Chariot and the Queen of Wands are both very confident people in this reading. Well, as a whole anyway, but they are very confident, and it's time to go after what you want as opposed to just sitting around and waiting for something to happen. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles up right here. It's time to get moving, even if it's slow movement. Because we have the Knight of Pentacles twice, this is slow movement, but it doesn't matter, just as long as you're moving in a direction, as long as you're working towards what you want to work towards, that's all that matters. That's okay. It doesn't matter how long it will take, as long as you get moving. Moving confidently, having a plan, doing some soul searching as well. What is it about other people giving you encouragement? What is it about that, basically? Why do you need outside validation? Why can't you have it for yourself? It's time to, be more spontaneous and think outside of the box, as I wrote down here. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Oops. Yeah, because we do have the treasure chest here in the Nine of Cups, and this is all about thinking outside of the box. Maybe you've been holding yourself back for too long, and it's time to get yourself out there, put yourself out there. And then we have full moon completion. Maybe you're fearful. What are you fearful of? Because when the moon comes out and you see the shadow of the tree, it's like shadows show scary stuff, doesn't it? So what are you scared of? What are you fearful of? Work through your fears, so then you don't feel like your fears are holding you back. Take control of your fears. Don't let fear control you. Lotus flower unfoldment. You can unfold like a flower. You can be like this flower and unfold slowly throughout August. Don't rush in August. Take your time, because there is some movement with the Six of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. You can't rush everything, because you're doing that soul searching. Soul searching isn't linear. It's not a linear thing. So it's like however long it takes is the length of time it will take. Don't put a time limit on yourself. Wander around freely. Wander about yourself freely, and don't be so fearful of it. Ceremony invocation. Yeah, maybe meditation will help you. Maybe routine will help you. What routines can you put in place for yourself so that you know that you're getting stuff done, even if it is at a slow pace? I'm just be in your own energy again and release the fear with the spring autumn equinox release. Release the fear. Where does this fear come from? Is it taught fear? Or do you just fear of doing things alone? Yeah, I'm just getting this heavy doing things alone vibes. Oh yeah, because we have the Hermit card here as well. But there's just loads of single people in these cards. And it's time to go out alone. Time to do it alone. In August. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition, because we have the Queen of Cups here. Ride the wave. What are you? It's like you're waiting for assistance. Because we do have dolphins here. Dolphins are very helpful. Dolphins are very friendly. Maybe you're waiting for someone to come and rescue you and do the work for you. But sometimes we need to do the work ourselves. And then we have stuck in the mud. Yeah, you've been feeling stuck with the Ten of Swords and the stuck in the mud card. Maybe you've lost your way quite a bit and you're wondering, how can I get back on track? How can I get myself unstuck? Maybe looking at what other people are doing in their lives is making you feel stuck. Maybe waiting for other people's encouragement is making you feel stuck. Maybe waiting for people to come and save you is making you feel stuck. And then magical map shifter. Yeah, you have a lot of choices. Maybe you have a lot of things that you want to do in life, but it's like, how do I do it? What do I even choose? How do I get there? Can I even do it? Yeah, all those unhelpful thoughts, all those fears with goblins is holding you back. Work through those unhelpful thinking habits so that you can move forward in a more efficient way, in a better way for your own life, for the long term. Because we do have the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles goes for the long term. Don't do things just for the now, do things for the long term. Oh, that was a big message. But yeah, spark. Express yourself, free yourself. You need to free yourself of all these unhelpful thinking habits so that you can grow as a person. There's just a growth that's happening in August, throughout August. There's a growth in how much you trust yourself, how much you can move forward for yourself, how much less you'll lean on other people, how you'll lean more on yourself, how you will be better in your own company as well. And then we have heal the ouch. Yeah. So all those questions I've been asking throughout this reading, it's like that can be a way of your healing. It's like moving away from what you are used to so that you can start afresh, start anew. Like, what's holding you back, and heal from that. Heal from your thoughts, habits. Maybe, okay, I just got a message. I just heard maybe you've had some trauma in the past, and you need to work through that. You need to heal through that. Maybe you need to a therapist, because we do have the Six of Swords and the heal the ouch. I sometimes see the Six of Swords as a therapy card, depending on what cards surround it. But because we have the heal the ouch card, it's like maybe it's time to see a therapist. Alright, and then what other messages do we have for group 2? Okay. So we have bring it into form, yes. And then we have diving for light. Yes, so bring it into form. This is about doing things for yourself. You can only bring things into existence when you make the move, when you make that change for your own self. I just heard, for your own sake, you need to do this so you can move forward in life. So you can stop looking back and stop doing things that you're used to doing. It's time to do things differently. Time to think differently. Oh, I did right. Think outside of the box. Time to think differently. Time to feel differently. It's time to trust in yourself so you can bring it into form, so you can trust yourself to move forward effectively with the Chariot card here. It's time to move on. It's time to move forward. And then with the diving for light card, it's like I just keep hearing looking for others' approval, and that's what you're diving for. Others' approval. Sorry if that sounds a bit too harsh, but it's like, because we do have the Knave of Wands, along with the Death card in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles reverse. It's like there's a lack of confidence there, so it's just going out for others' approval. And then we have dream, a beautiful dream. Yeah, you do have big dreams here is what I'm seeing here. Allow yourself to dream big in August. And allow yourself to trust yourself so that you can move forward to what you've been dreaming of, because the Knight of Pentacles has a dream, and it's like putting methods in place so that you can reach that dream, reach that goal. It's all about being practical in August. Don't just go, just plan as well so that you have a route forward. What other messages do we have for group 2? Okay, yeah. We have Clover, release the guilt. It's time to release all that's holding you back. It's time to release the past. It's time to release safety net. I'm hearing it's time to release that safety net. Maybe you are still at home with your parents and you're looking to move on, move out, but you don't know how. It's time to put methods in place. It's time to put plans in place, so that you can actually move, yeah. So we have protest, start a revolution. Yeah, so I'm just getting this fire in your belly, because we do have the name, the page of wands here, and then we have the clover, which has fire in the card, and then we have protest. It's like by the end of the month you'll have a fire in your belly, because you are putting the plans in place, you are doing what you need to do, it's like you're having that inner encouragement. Instead of going after others' encouragement, you're having that fire for yourself, you're having that encouragement for yourself. It might feel like things are feeling a bit unfair, like why do I need to keep doing these things for myself? But you have to do things for yourself in August. It's time to be more self-sufficient in August. Universe, we are all just stardust. I'm just getting, there's so many things that you can do. Things, you can be more expansive once you are self-sufficient. Start leaning more on yourself, because that's when things begin to happen. And we have Jupiter in the background. Things can become more expansive once you focus on yourself, once you trust yourself more. And then let's get these last cards. Arrow, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. You are on the right path, because we have the Chariot card here and the Knight of Pentacles. Don't doubt yourself. Maybe you keep doubting yourself, and that's why the Death card is in reverse. But we had the Six of Swords here, and this is all about being in the direction, and we have the Chariot card, which is all about direction. You just need a sense of direction. Well, family wishes coming true. Maybe you are looking for your family's approval. Weeping Willow, family sorrow. So yeah, there's a big theme of family here. Don't focus so much on what your family are doing, what your family want for you. Focus on what you want for yourself. Teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Maybe you need to talk to your friends more, those who are open to listen to you, those who will listen to your concerns, your fears, because it's like only then can you move forward, you can move on. Eagle, triumph over troubles, obstacles. Yeah, I'm just getting that release of fear with this Eagle card. It's like releasing fear so that you can rise above it all, so that you can move on, so that you can flee the nest. I'm getting as well. It's like there's a lot of wanting to move out but not knowing how to. But I'm just getting it's time to move on in August. What are you moving on from in August? Group 2. And I'll just get a little extra messages. The 9 of Swords, yes, because it's like I'm just getting from this card, it's like you're living in a nightmare. It's like you're listening to everyone else's wants for you, but what do you want? What do you want, group 2? You know, the 5 of chalices. It's like you're focusing on too much on what others are saying that you should be doing, and you're not focusing on what you want to be doing. It's like others are making you feel sad because you're not stepping into your own energy. You're stepping into everyone else's energy and their wants and needs for you. But no, it's just, that's a nightmare. Just learn to trust yourself in August. And I'll just get one more. We have strength. You have the strength to persevere through this. You can step into your own energy because the strength card is associated with Leo, and Leos can really be in their own energy and really move forward in that way and be confident in that. Raise your confidence in the month of August, and maybe start exercising as well. Maybe you need to focus more on your health as well in August. And then we have 2 of Wands, making a choice. It's time to make a decision. It's time to make decisions in August. Alright, so that's what I have for you, group 2, for the month of August. Yeah, so I'll just reread these messages and that'll be the end of your reading. So group 2, be more spontaneous, think outside of the box. It feels like you want to move independently as well, so just do it. I keep seeing a foot tapping. You may be feeling impatient, maybe even just biding your time. Alright, so that's what I'm seeing for you, group 2. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And yeah, if you'd like a more in-depth personal reading, my email is in the description box. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi group 3, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. So this is your August predictions, August 2021 predictions. So before I started recording, I wrote down some messages for your group. I shuffled some cards, but I didn't see any cards. So I'm just going to read this, and if you don't resonate with what's being written, then continue on to the cards, but I will be referring back to what's written. Alright, so group 3. You know what needs to be done, so just do it. There's a feeling of wanting to get straight to the point, no messing around. There's a fiery energy. I keep seeing red. Things may even feel like they're getting heated if people try to get in your way. You know what you want. I just have this feeling that you want it all. You can get what you want. Just don't get so impatient that arguments and disagreements happen. You can't get everything you want at once. Keep pushing forward, but bide your time. Alright, so bide your time has been a real message for all the groups for August. There's a real wanting to push forward with plans, with what you want to do. There's a real fire in your belly, and that's really a nice feeling to have. But then comes the impatience, the impulsivity, not thinking things through. You have to think things through in August group 3, otherwise that's how mistakes happen. That's how mistakes happen if you don't think things through. Move intentionally is what I'm getting from that message. Move intentionally, just so that you know where you're going, as opposed to just jumping and going and landing in hot water. Alright then. Yeah. There's a feeling of impatience, wanting to go, 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 go. But you need to, yeah, something about holding back here. Yeah, okay, so let's see. 8 of Wands, yeah, you're wanting to move. The Page of Swords, do your research. The 3 of Cups. Okay, so this is all about communication. There's going to be a lot of communication here. The 8 of Wands is strong communication. Page of Swords is strong communication. And then we have friends here. So maybe you'll be connecting with friends. There'll be more time to socialize in August. There's a lot of fast movement happening. There's a lot of things that you'll want to be doing, and it's like you can't be in too many places at once. So it's like, okay, plan your time wisely. Yeah, plan your time wisely in August, because you'll be wanting to be in this place, that place, that place. And as I was saying, there's a proper fiery energy with this group, and with the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's like you want to be everywhere, you want to do everything, you want to move now. But then, as I was saying before, there's a feeling of needing to hold back. And I have this message here with the Page of Swords to do your research first on some things instead of jumping into things. As I was saying before, there's a real feeling of wanting to jump in, but don't jump in before doing your research. You have to bide your time. You have to have patience. Have patience in August. And then we have the world here. The world is your oyster. Maybe you'll be making new friends with people online, maybe through Instagram. Maybe you'll be connecting through there. Maybe you'll be joining some groups, new groups that you're interested in. Getting much more deeper into your interests and like forming a group in that way. 10 of Cups, forming a group. It's like maybe you'll be meeting your soul family in August, or really getting to know your soul family, and it's like you don't know the importance of them until it's too. I wouldn't say it's until it's too late. Until you don't know the importance of them just yet. Okay, yeah. Because with these two cards here, it's like soul family vibes. And then meeting your true friends, meeting your lifelong friends in August, and then the moon. So yeah, there's some form of unsurety here. Maybe you're unsure about some things, and this is why you need to do your research. Do your research so that things will become more clear to you. Let me get some more cards on this moon card. What is this moon card here? What is this moon card? What is this moon card here? Why do we have the moon card here? Okay, yeah. Plan things out. Because I was getting strong Aries vibes as I was writing here. And I was going to write down Aries, but I didn't. So do your research, plan things out so that things don't creep up on you, just so that you're not jumping into hot water. The Hanged Man, be patient. And Justice, be patient, yeah. Don't jump into things that you're not sure of, because that's when things can go a bit off track. That's when mistakes happen. So to avoid mistakes, do your research, plan things out, hang back a bit, don't jump into things, and don't be so hot-headed. Yeah, don't be so hot-headed. That's what I just heard. Yeah, so overall, it's a nice month. Just don't be too hasty is what I'm getting here. So we have the Lovers. You have many choices. We have the Magician. You have a lot of power in August. You feel very powerful. You feel like you have all you need, because you'll be connecting with friends, with family maybe, because you're doing your research. You can empower yourself by doing your research, by the way, as well, as I'm getting here. Because things are going your way, because things are going your way, you want to go faster and faster and faster, but you need to bide your time, you need to hold yourself back. Because if you get everything all at once, you'll feel so overwhelmed, you'll feel off balance, you'll turn into the Justice card reversed, where then you'll just feel really, yeah, we have the, if you, okay, very sorry. If you rush into things, things will turn into the Emperor reversed, where your root chakra, it's like you won't feel stable. There'll be a lack of stability there. You feel off balance. You feel like you're not doing the right thing. So just plan things out. Planning things out is a big message here. And then we have the Five of Pentacles, yeah. If you move too fast, then you'll tire yourself out. That's not the traditional meaning of this card, but I'm just getting tired, burnt out from this card here, because there's just so much to be done. There's so many opportunities. There's so much things to choose from, and it's like, well, slow your horses, rein it in a little, you know. What else can we get? Two of Pentacles, yeah. You need to find your balance. There's so many cards of balance here, and being on an even keel, feeling balanced, feeling like you have a strong foundation. Plan things out so you know where you're going, so you're not going into things blindly, so you're not stepping into hot water. I keep getting that word in my head, keep getting that saying in my head, sorry. Seven of Pentacles, planning, observing what's going well, what isn't. Because if you don't look back at what you're doing, then you'll keep making the same old mistakes. Maybe you keep making mistakes, maybe because you keep rushing, okay? Maybe you're, as I was saying before, maybe you're a hothead and just do and not think. But it's time to plan things out. We have the Ghost in this card, and this is what's making me say, making the same mistakes. It's time to plan things out so you're not making the same mistakes, so you don't lose your balance. Because you can't afford to keep losing your balance, you can't afford to keep burning yourself out. There's only one you. There's only one you is what I'm getting here, the message. There's only so much you can do in one space, in one time. So just bide your time. Yeah, burnout. As I was saying before, you'll get burnt out if you keep going and going without planning, without knowing where you're going first. Know where you're going so that you won't get any surprises along the way in August. Oh, strong messages there, Group 3. Alright, what other messages do we have for Group 3? What other messages? There we go. Creation, it's a time to create. Focus your energy on creating, because in the middle of doing, go, it's like you don't have much time to create. Put some time aside for self-care. Maybe you're a creative person, maybe you want to paint, maybe you draw, maybe you write poems. Whatever you do that's creative, set time aside for that, because that'll be important in August, because you'll be very social. And then we have tree grounding. What did I say before? Your foundation. Find time to ground yourself because of the amount of things you're doing. If you keep going and going, you'll find yourself off balance and your root chakra will feel a bit unstable. So just bide your time, is what I keep saying. Don't celebrate. There'll be a lot of time to be around people, to celebrate with people. I'm getting with this card as well, be in your own energy, and that comes with creation, with this Dreamtime Creation card here. This is all about self-care. This is all about being alone and dancing by yourself. That's the kind of message I'm getting. And dancing alone, being good in your own company, yeah. Celebrate by yourself as well as with others. Create so you don't burn out. Okay. waterfall effortless, because things just seem to be happening effortlessly in August. It's like one thing after the other, and it's like, whoa, this is a lot. How can I plan my time wisely? How can I make it so that I'm not unsure about what I'm doing, where I'm going, how I'm going there, how am I going to get there, sorry. Do your research, look on Google Maps, what is the length of time it will take to get to an occasion, what is, how long will it take to get from this occasion to the next occasion, something like that. Island solitude, spend some time alone in August to create, to be in your own energy. I'm getting so many overlapping messages from all of the piles here. So be in your own energy. Don't be afraid to be alone, because there'll be lots of socializing to be done. Spend time alone so you can create, so you can avoid burnout. I just heard there's so much power in being alone. Tap into your own energy, because you have a lot of energy. It's what I'm picking up here. That was from the other group, bear with me. Into the unknown, Some things will feel unknown, but then others, you need to plan things out, because you don't want to be moving through the unknown a lot, because that would be quite frustrating at times, and that could lead to burnout maybe. That could lead to burnout, so just bide your time. Balancing act, you need to be balanced in August, because there's just so much things to do, so many things to do. Maybe you're an introvert. I don't know why I'm getting that. But it's like recharging your social batteries for some people. But for others, you're just you're a people person. And it's like going from doing nothing to doing everything. And that could be quite taxing, I guess. Maybe you'll be spending a lot of money in August, and it's like, whoa, stop. It's what I'm getting here, because you need to balance your finances. And then we have the card of home here. So we have solitude here, and we have home. So maybe you need to, that there's a message in here of there's not a problem in staying home sometimes. I'm not being a killjoy or anything, but there's something about paying attention to your finances, because the more you go out is the more you spend, and maybe you don't have the finances. So that's where the planning comes in. Plan around your finances. And also be good alone. Spend time alone at home. Okay, so we have spirals of manifestation. And then we have the word wants to be written, and rest and replenish. Restore and replenish, sorry. And then we have what is already with you. I'm just seeing focus on yourself sometimes. Well, not all the time, because you have a big social life in August, but make time for yourself, make time for your healing, make time because it's like you can burn yourself out easily, you can run out of finances easily, so just bide your time, just rest, replenish yourself, top yourself up so that you can keep going out. The word wants to be written. There's just so many things that needs to be done, so many unexpected things that could happen. Unexpected things that could happen, because we have the moon card and the word wants to be written as well. There's so many things that could be done. I'm just getting a big rush kind of vibe here. I'm feeling quite rushed. Slow it down a bit, group 3, because there's so many things that are coming your way. You don't need to do everything at once because it's all coming to you. I just keep hearing calm down. All this rushing. Let's see what are the messages we can get. Ten of Swords. It's like you're ready to leave a lot behind. Maybe you've been in lockdown and it's like, oh, I'm ready to do everything. I'm just ready to leave all this behind and just do. And then we have the King of Wands. Yeah, that confirms that you want to just do. You're like, I'm just getting this kind of, it's like you've been a caged lion for a while and you're ready to just go. It's like this ready, set, go kind of feeling here. Yeah, let's see. The Five of Swords. It's like doing everything and not worrying about the cost of things. Okay, so that's where the money kind of comes in. Be wary about the money that you spend in the month of August. Don't spend it all. Yeah. And then we have the Three of Wands here. Relax. This woman is relaxing. Take your time. Don't rush. You know, there's loads of things that you could be doing. There's loads of things that are coming your way. Don't burn yourself out by doing everything. What other messages do we have? Oops. What other messages do we have for group 3? There we go. And then we have raindrops, take a chance on them. So you'll be having a lot of conversations in August and you'll be wanting to just stay in these conversations. So just stay in these conversations. There's loads of conversations to be had, loads of heart-to-hearts to be had, and that's really nice. Oh, I really like that. You'll be having loads of close connections in August. And it's like, fine, I'm just getting this feeling of finally it's happening. Finally, I'm communicating. Finally, I'm connecting with others. Oh. Sundress, do it for you. I'm just getting like you're really going to be embracing socializing in August because maybe you haven't been doing it for ages. Maybe you haven't been seeing anyone for ages, and it's like now you're embraced, because maybe before you didn't embrace social activity, socializing like you do in August, and just embrace it. It's like if you're in a group and everyone's talking, it's like, oh wow, I'm really here. Take in your scenery. Are you in a nice restaurant? Look at the paintings on the walls. Oh wow, I don't know where this message is coming from, but this is what I'm feeling. Look around where you are and start conversations with other people around you. I don't know, just strike up random conversations with people. Oh, it's really social month for you, group 3. I'm loving this feeling, this energy. Protest, start a revolution. Yeah, groups of people. Be around people, well, depending on where you are and the restrictions in place. It's just being around people and being in that energy, being in that vibe, really embracing it all. Oh. Confidence, it comes with time and practice, and you'll be feeling very confident in August. Step into your confidence. Oh. I'm just getting this really nice feeling of feeling like you belong, feeling like this is where you're supposed to be. Maybe you haven't been feeling like you belong for a while, but you do belong. That's a message in itself. Alright. And then we have shield, you need to defend yourself. Maybe you need to put up some boundaries with some people. bouquet, compliments from an admirer. Oh, maybe you're talking to an admirer. And you'll be receiving loads of compliments because you're socializing a lot. Maybe people will be saying that you look nice. Maybe there'll be a glow about you because you're socializing more. Kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Pay attention to your finances in August. Chain of events that will affect your life. Yeah, as I was saying before, it's like you're meeting your soul family, but you don't know how important they are until it reaches a later date. You don't know, you probably don't know that it's going to be your soul family in the month of August. But the more you'll get to know them is the closer you'll get, the closer you'll become. Haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. I keep getting, don't make the same mistakes as you've made this before. Make conscious decisions, be intentional about your movements, be intentional about the company you keep, be intentional about your friends. You know, joining groups. Why are you joining this group? Where will this take me in the long run? Yeah, so keep that in mind for the month of August. Alright, so that's what I'm seeing there for group 3. I'll just reread this and that will be the end of your reading. So group 3, you know what needs to be done, so just do it. There's a feeling of wanting to get straight to the point, no messing around. There's a fiery energy, I keep seeing red. Things may even get heated if people try to get in your way. You know what you want. I just have this feeling that you want it all. You can get what you want. Just don't get so impatient that arguments and disagreements happen. You can't get everything you want at once. Keep pushing forward though, but bide your time. Alright, group 3, so that's what I'm seeing for you. So if you'd like more in-depth personal reading, my email is linked in the description box, so email me if you'd like a reading. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment if any of this resonates with you, and tell me what you thought of this reading. And subscribe to see more from me. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye!